How did ancient builders move 15-ton stones with millimeter precision, without machines, thousands of years ago? The Great Pyramid of Giza remains humanity's most enduring mystery. For more than 4 millennia, it has quietly guarded secrets that modern science cannot explain. While conventional archaeology tells us that these monuments were built as tombs for pharaohs using primitive tools and slave labor, the evidence I am about to present paints a different picture. Hidden within their massive walls are secrets so precise and advanced that they defy everything we thought we knew about ancient civilizations. In this journey, you'll uncover 21 mysteries that continue to puzzle experts and may just rewrite history as we know it. Let's start. Let's start with something that should be mathematically impossible for ancient builders to achieve. Nikola Tesla believed numbers, especially 3, 6, and 9, held the key to the universe. He followed rituals based on these numbers, such as circling buildings 3 times, staying on the 33rd floor, and picking hotel rooms whose digits added up to 3, 6, or 9. He used exactly 3 pieces of cutlery, cleaned with 18 napkins, and slept only 3 hours a day. Tesla saw math as a timeless universal language. He pointed out that the sum of the digits in the diameters of Earth, the Sun, and the Moon always reduces to 9. Mathematician Marco Rodin explored patterns through digit doubling. Starting from 1 and doubling repeatedly 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, and so on, the digit sums form a loop of 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, and 5, never including 3, 6, or 9. However, doubling the magic numbers gives special results. 3 and 6 alternate when doubled. 9 always reduces back to 9, which Tesla saw as uniquely powerful. In Rodin's diagram, connecting all digits except 3, 6, and 9 creates an infinity symbol. Connecting only those 3 forms a triangle, echoing pyramid shapes and hinting at deeper symbolism. Have you ever had a strange or meaningful experience tied to numbers? Share your story in the comments, we're listening. The Great Pyramid's base perimeter divided by its height equals pi, with an accuracy of 99.98%. This is remarkable, considering the ancient Egyptians supposedly didn't know about pi. Even more astonishing, multiplying the base perimeter 3,024 feet by 43,200 gives Earth's equatorial circumference. Multiplying its height, 481 feet, by the same number gives the polar radius, accurate within less than 0.05%. This raises questions. How did ancient builders know Earth's exact dimensions, centuries before modern tools existed? The number 43,200 itself is notable. It relates to Earth's axial precession, a slow wobble that takes complex astronomy to observe. The pyramid also shows advanced engineering. Built with about 2.5 million stone blocks weighing over 6 million tons, it aligns within 5 arc minutes of true north. Its 8 slightly concave faces are only visible under certain lighting. The number 43,200 appears in other ancient cultures too. It's divisible by 72, the number of years for 1 degree of axial precession. 72 languages were said to be spoken at the Tower of Babel. There are 72 temples in Angkor Wat, which lies 72 degrees from the Great Pyramid. The Hindu Rig Veda has 432,000 syllables, and 432 Hz is seen as a perfect musical frequency. These patterns suggest ancient civilizations shared a deep interest in numerical harmony, something Nikola Tesla also admired. Before continuing, I have a special 10-second request for all of you listening. If you can help me in any way, please hit the notification bell and subscribe. It helps this channel so much. And if you do that, I will do everything I can to make this show even better for you. Deal? Here's where things get especially intriguing. Many researchers believe the 3 pyramids of Giza aren't randomly placed. Some propose they reflect a mirror image of Orion's belt, not as it appeared in 2500 BC when the pyramids were traditionally dated, but as it may have looked around 10,500 BC. Author Robert Bovell introduced a theory suggesting the pyramids align with Orion's belt as seen during the Age of Leo. According to this interpretation, the slight offset of the smallest pyramid corresponds with the dimmer star Mintaka in Orion's belt. What's particularly compelling to some is the Sphinx's orientation. It faces due east toward the constellation Leo during the spring equinox of roughly 10,500 BC. This has led to speculation that the Giza complex could have been designed with astronomical symbolism, possibly marking a moment in time far earlier than mainstream archaeology accepts. Scientists have observed that the King's Chamber in the Great Pyramid resonates at approximately 110 Hz when sound is introduced. Some researchers suggest this may not be coincidental. Studies have indicated that exposure to this frequency can affect brain activity, reducing activity in the prefrontal cortex while increasing activity in regions linked to creativity and altered states of consciousness. Even more curiously, clapping at the base of the pyramid steps produces an echo that some say resembles the call of the Quetzal bird, which was sacred in ancient Mesoamerican cultures. While this resemblance could be coincidental, it raises interesting questions about the acoustic properties of ancient structures. Some theories propose that the pyramid may have been intentionally designed as a resonant chamber. The granite coffer in the King's Chamber reportedly emits a tone that aligns with what some interpret as Earth's fundamental frequency. These ideas have led to speculation that the builders may have possessed knowledge of harmonic resonance, an area that continues to be explored in modern science. In 2018, Russian physicists used mathematical models to suggest the Great Pyramid may concentrate electromagnetic energy in its chambers and beneath its base. Their findings show it could act like a large resonator, though the results are theoretical and not tested in real-world experiments. Some believe this supports Nikola Tesla's theory that the pyramids harnessed Earth's electromagnetic field to transmit energy. His Wardenclyffe Tower was based on similar ideas, though these views are not accepted by mainstream science. The pyramid's outer limestone casing had insulating properties, while the granite inside contains quartz and metals that can conduct electricity. Signs of chemical reactions in underground chambers have led to speculation about the presence of gases like hydrogen. These details have inspired energy-based theories, but no solid evidence confirms the pyramid was used for power generation. The precision of the stonework in the pyramids continues to fascinate researchers. Granite blocks weighing up to 70 tons were cut and placed with such accuracy that in many cases, not even a knife blade fits between them. Some of these joints show tolerances within fractions of a millimeter. Tool marks found on the stones have led some to suggest the possibility of advanced cutting techniques. Certain patterns appear to reflect feed rates that, by today's standards, might require high-speed equipment such as diamond-tipped saws. However, these interpretations remain debated and are not universally accepted. One particularly puzzling feature is the presence of round holes drilled through solid granite, which display spiral markings. Some researchers argue these patterns resemble those produced by high-pressure, high-speed drilling. While experiments with traditional tools have replicated some aspects of ancient craftsmanship, others believe the exact methods behind this level of precision remain uncertain. Ancient texts from various cultures describe stones being moved through sound or levitation. While these stories may sound mythical, modern science has demonstrated acoustic levitation, a real phenomenon where sound waves can suspend small objects in the air under controlled conditions. Arab historian al-Masudi, writing in 947 AD, described a legend in which pyramid builders used a special papyrus to lighten heavy stones. Similar themes appear in myths from regions like Tibet and South America, where sound and vibration are said to move large stones. These accounts are generally viewed as symbolic or allegorical by historians. Today, researchers have successfully used focused sound waves to levitate lightweight objects. While there's no evidence ancient civilizations had this technology, the acoustic properties of certain pyramid structures have led some to explore whether sound played a role in construction. These ideas remain speculative and are not part of mainstream archaeological theory. Dr. Robert Schoch, a geologist, proposed a controversial theory based on his study of erosion patterns on the Sphinx. He argued that some weathering appears to resemble water erosion, rather than the wind erosion typically seen in desert environments over the past 5,000 years. According to his interpretation, such erosion could suggest exposure to heavy rainfall over a long period. Schoch speculated that this rainfall may have occurred at the end of the last ice age, around 10,500 BC. If accurate, this would imply the Sphinx may have been partially carved much earlier than traditionally believed, an idea not widely accepted by mainstream archaeologists. One point he raises is that the lower parts of the Sphinx show signs of what he interprets as water erosion, while the upper parts appear to exhibit wind erosion. He also suggests the head may have been recarved at a later date, possibly explaining its smaller scale relative to the body. These ideas remain debated and are considered alternative theories outside of conventional Egyptology. Every pyramid in Egypt is missing its capstone, known as a pyramidion. These were not just decorative but completed the geometric shape of the pyramid. Ancient texts describe them as being made from electrum, a gold-silver alloy, or even pure gold said to shine like stars. Interestingly, no original pyramidion has been found at any major pyramid site. While this may be due to erosion, looting, or reuse over millennia, some researchers have proposed alternative theories. They suggest that the capstones may have served a functional purpose beyond aesthetics, possibly related to symbolic or energetic concepts. One speculative idea is that the pyramids could have been part of an energy-focused design, with the capstones playing a role in concentrating or channeling electromagnetic forces. Nikola Tesla once hypothesized that such structures might have aligned with a global energy system, although this view is not supported by mainstream archaeology. These ideas remain theoretical and are part of ongoing debates around ancient engineering and symbolism, rather than established historical fact. Surveys using ground-penetrating radar and seismic tools have found underground cavities beneath the Giza Plateau, some over 100 feet deep. Their purpose is still unknown. In 2017, researchers using cosmic ray imaging found a large hidden void inside the Great Pyramid, about the size of a passenger airplane. Its function is unclear, and no link to the underground features has been confirmed. Ancient texts speak of vast underground chambers and libraries beneath Giza. While most experts view these as myths, recent discoveries have renewed interest in these stories. However, there is no solid evidence yet to support them. Mainstream archaeology says the Great Pyramid was built in about 20 years using basic tools and human labor. It contains around 2.3 million stone blocks, each weighing between 2 and 15 tons. To meet that timeline, one block would need to be placed every 2 minutes without any breaks or delays, something even modern equipment would struggle with. Some granite blocks came from Aswan, over 500 miles away, adding to the challenge. Moving and placing such massive stones would have required complex planning. While most experts support the traditional view, some researchers explore alternative theories due to these logistical difficulties. These ideas remain speculative and are still debated. The Great Pyramid is aligned to true north with an accuracy of just 3/60ths of a degree. This level of precision is remarkable, even by modern standards, and would have required sophisticated surveying techniques and astronomical knowledge. But here's what makes it even more extraordinary. The pyramid's alignment accounts for the gradual shift in Earth's axis over time. The pyramid's passages align with specific stars as they would have appeared thousands of years ago, not during the supposed construction period. The descending passage points to the star Thuban, which was the pole star around 3000 BC, while the ascending passage aligns with Sirius as it appeared around 2500 BC. This suggests the builders had detailed knowledge of stellar mechanics and Earth's axial precession, a phenomena that require centuries of careful astronomical observation to detect. How could ancient Egyptians have possessed this level of astronomical sophistication? Is it possible ancient civilizations had a forgotten knowledge of astronomy that rivals or even exceeds what we know today? Yes or no, and why? Recent acoustic analysis has revealed that the Great Pyramid's internal chambers create a complex resonance system. When sound is introduced at specific frequencies, the entire structure vibrates in harmonic patterns. The King's Chamber, Queen's Chamber, and Grand Gallery each resonate at different frequencies that, when combined, create interference patterns throughout the pyramid. This resonance system appears to be deliberately designed, with the chamber dimensions and connecting passages precisely calculated to achieve specific acoustic effects. The granite coffer in the King's Chamber acts as a resonating element, amplifying certain frequencies while dampening others. Even more intriguing, the resonance frequencies match those found at other ancient sites worldwide, including Stonehenge and temples in Peru. This suggests a global network of acoustic structures, all tuned to similar frequencies for purposes we are only beginning to understand. Modern quantum physics has revealed that consciousness and observation can affect physical reality at the subatomic level. Remarkably, the dimensions and proportions of the Great Pyramid encode several fundamental constants of quantum mechanics, including Planck's constant and the fine structure constant. The pyramid's base length of 440 royal cubits, when converted to modern measurements and manipulated through specific mathematical operations, yields values that match quantum mechanical constants to several decimal places. This suggests the builders may have understood principles of reality that we are only now discovering through advanced physics. Some researchers propose that the pyramid was designed as a consciousness-amplifying device, using quantum mechanical principles to enhance human awareness and perception. The specific frequencies generated within the chambers might create quantum coherence effects in human brain tissue, which could explain the altered states of consciousness reported by many visitors. Pyramids are not unique to Egypt. Similar structures exist on every continent, often built by cultures that supposedly had no contact with one another. The mathematical relationships, astronomical alignments, and construction techniques show remarkable similarities across vast distances and periods. The Pyramid of the Sun in Teotihuacan, Mexico, has a base perimeter that, when divided by its height, closely approximates pi. The Bosnian pyramids exhibit acoustic properties similar to those found at Giza. Ancient pyramids in China, Cambodia, and Peru all demonstrate precision engineering that challenges our understanding of ancient capabilities. This global distribution suggests either a lost advanced civilization that influenced cultures worldwide or the presence of universal principles that ancient builders independently discovered. Either possibility presents a significant challenge to conventional historical narratives. Researchers have discovered that ancient sites worldwide, including the pyramids, are positioned at specific points on Earth's electromagnetic grid. These locations correspond to areas of heightened geomagnetic activity and natural energy concentrations. The Great Pyramid sits at the exact center of Earth's landmass, equidistant from the North Pole and the equator when measured along the planet's surface. This positioning appears to be intentional, suggesting the builders may have had detailed knowledge of global geography and Earth's energy systems. Some scientists propose that these ancient structures were components of a worldwide energy grid designed to harness and distribute Earth's natural electromagnetic field. The systematic destruction or abandonment of these sites is sometimes suggested as a reason why this ancient technology may have been lost to history. The logistics of moving the pyramid's massive stone blocks remain one of archaeology's greatest unsolved puzzles. The largest granite blocks in the King's Chamber weigh up to 70 tons each and were somehow lifted over 200 feet above ground level. To put this in perspective, modern cranes capable of lifting such weights did not exist until the 20th century. Recent discoveries have made this mystery even more perplexing. In 2017, archaeologists found evidence of a sophisticated canal system that may have transported stones directly to the pyramid site via water. However, this still does not explain how blocks weighing as much as 12 elephants were lifted to precise positions hundreds of feet in the air. Christopher Dunn's engineering analysis suggests the builders used a combination of hydraulic systems and counterweight mechanisms that we have not yet fully understood. Tool marks on the stones indicate the use of machinery that operated with precision and power far beyond what conventional archaeology attributes to ancient Egypt. Some cuts show feed rates that would require industrial-grade equipment operating at thousands of rotations per minute. Subscribe for more deep dives into history's greatest mysteries. We're just scratching the surface of the secrets these structures might hold. Chemical analysis of the pyramid's internal chambers has revealed residues suggesting that complex chemical processes once took place within the structure. The Queen's Chamber contains salt deposits and chemical traces consistent with hydrogen gas production through the reaction of hydrochloric acid and zinc. Engineer Christopher Dunn's research proposes that the pyramid may have functioned as a large-scale chemical plant, using a reaction between dilute hydrochloric acid and hydrated zinc chloride to generate hydrogen gas. This hydrogen, when combined with specific acoustic frequencies produced within the chambers, could have formed a powerful energy source. The granite used throughout the pyramid contains quartz crystals with piezoelectric properties, meaning they generate electrical current when exposed to pressure or vibration. Together with the chemical reactions and acoustic resonance, this points to a sophisticated energy system that may have integrated multiple scientific principles we are only beginning to explore today. The pyramid's internal passages and chambers align with specific stars and constellations in ways that create a three-dimensional stellar calendar. The descending passage points to different stars throughout the year as Earth's rotation changes our view of the night sky. What makes this especially extraordinary is that the alignments do not just reflect current star positions. They appear to map stellar locations across thousands of years, accounting for the precession of the equinoxes. This suggests the builders may have understood that Earth's axis wobbles over a 26,000-year cycle, a knowledge that would require centuries of precise astronomical observation. The Orion correlation goes beyond simple alignment. The three pyramids of Giza mirror the positions of Orion's belt stars with mathematical precision. They also reflect the star's brightness. The smallest pyramid matches the dimmest star, Mintaka, and is slightly offset, exactly as Mintaka appears about Alnitak and Alnilam. Multiple independent studies have documented unusual effects on human consciousness within the pyramid's chambers. Visitors frequently report altered states of awareness, enhanced intuition, and profound spiritual experiences. These effects appear to be linked to the specific electromagnetic and acoustic properties of the structure. Dr. D. Nelson's research found that the pyramid's electromagnetic field affects human brainwave patterns that are particularly in the theta range associated with deep meditation and altered consciousness. The 110 Hz resonance frequency generated in the King's Chamber has been shown to reduce activity in the brain's language centers while increasing activity in areas linked to creativity and intuitive thinking. Some researchers propose that the pyramid was designed as a consciousness enhancement device, using a combination of electromagnetic fields, acoustic resonance, and geometric proportions to induce specific mental states. This may explain why so many ancient texts describe the pyramid as a place of initiation and spiritual transformation. The most mind-bending secret of all involves recent discoveries in quantum physics that suggest the pyramid's design incorporates principles of quantum entanglement and non-local consciousness effects. The mathematical relationships encoded in the pyramid's dimensions correspond to quantum mechanical constants that govern the behavior of subatomic particles. Physicist John Hagelin's research indicates that the pyramid's geometric proportions create what he calls coherence fields that can influence quantum processes over vast distances. This might explain how ancient builders could have coordinated the construction of similar structures worldwide without apparent communication. The pyramid's position at the center of Earth's landmass, combined with its precise mathematical relationships and electromagnetic properties, suggests it may have functioned as a quantum communication device, capable of transmitting information instantaneously across the globe through quantum entanglement effects. The 21 mysteries we've explored today represent documented, measurable phenomena that mainstream science has struggled to explain for generations. From impossible mathematical precision to consciousness-altering electromagnetic fields, each secret builds upon the others to reveal a truth far more extraordinary than fiction. What's your take on these mysteries? Do you think ancient civilizations possessed advanced technology that we've lost? Or is there a conventional explanation that accounts for all these phenomena? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let me know which of these 21 secrets surprised you the most. Thanks for being with us. Leave a comment, like to show your support, and remember to hit that subscribe button for more exciting videos. See you next time.